Welcome to build day 13. And we figured I'd open the vlog with Kaylee for a change. I haven't done that for a lot lately. Made good progress yesterday. We're finally done with that damn corn. And we got in here and we got the ponds framed. My next order of business is I've got to get the fencing in. But I'm wondering if I should get my paint gun out and get the board sprayed. I probably ought to do that first before I start fricking with fencing. But all the boards need to be sprayed. Shoot. I don't know. Or I just might leave them as is and let Swan do it by brush. Better her than me? I don't know. But anyway, like I said, build day 13, breakfast of the day. We just got back from the grocery store. And I picked up some sugar cookies with a nice thick layer of frosting on it. So I'm having that, had that for breakfast, and Coca-Cola to wash it down. Wasn't half bad. Still hungry though. But we need to get to work out here. I can eat later. You know. It's like sleep. You can always sleep later. But anyway, today's docket, we got to get the fencing up in here, which shouldn't take too terribly long. Probably about an hour. Roughly, I'm guessing. And then we got to get out into here, and I need to get the wall panels up in this area. And I'm hoping I will have enough of that pattern to cover up the corn. I'm hoping. Then I've got some fish netting we need to hang in here, and I've also got to get the fences up in here. Get that done. Our next order of business is the gypsy. Same thing. I gotta get the skins up here. And then I gotta get the fencing in for the gypsy. And then we are all caught up and we can start working off in that direction. Let's see how far we can get today. Well, one job done. And it was actually a quickie. It took me about a half hour. But fence panels are in. Pathways nice and defined. I got room there for a static prop. So not too terribly bad. It's getting there, folks. It's getting there. Now, we move over to the pirate room. And like I explained in the other segment, I need to get skinned, netted, and fenced in here. And that's our project of the moment. Oh yeah, I'm over in the water room where we started today with doing fencing. Got that done earlier. You've had a segment on that. But now we've got the pirate done as well. I even installed some of the netting. The aerial stuff had to be done first before we can put the fencing in. And I have a bunch of smaller pieces. Swan's going to come back through after the props are in and do the walls all the way down, doing some whoop-de-doos and draping and what have you. Now this piece of netting that I'm walking under is all one piece. This is what we normally put over the tree when the pirate display's over there. And they got me clear over here. And I ended up with a bag kind of here. And we're going to put a prop in there. I already know which prop. But for right now, minus props, lighting, power, and all that, pirate display is done. And now, yeah. I know, the doors are noisy. Our next task is this display, the gypsy. And I've got to skin from there over to there and get the fencing in. Hopefully we'll have that done by dinner, or close, or at least the skinning part of it done by dinner. I don't know. But before I can get started, it's going on 3:30. Kaylee is anxious for her walk. So we're going to take her for a walk. Give me a little bit to degas from the haunt, and then we're going to get going on doing the gypsy. Well, it's after dinner. I've got a very bored Kaylee. She wants me to play, and I want to get work done. Gypsy is done, all fenced in. We got both sides of the secret door covered. So from that point all the way through to the exit over there on the other side, maze is complete. Now, it's starting to calm down finally. But we had a windstorm today, gusts up to about 50 miles an hour. And it's still gusting a little bit. But for about 3 hours, I had to unplug the blow-ups because they were just getting whipped all over the place every time it gusted. I've got them plugged back in now. They've been up for about an hour, 2 hours. They're still wiggling a little bit, but that's normal for a breeze. But they don't like any gusts over 30 miles an hour. Actually over 25 miles an hour. Especially the Big Kitty and the Dragon. Next on my docket, it's a double display. I've got to do the witch, which sits right there. The wall that divides the witch from the courtyard goes right here. So when I put this wall up, I'll actually be framing in both the courtyard and the witch area. Depending on the winds and stuff, I'm going to see how far I can get tonight on getting partitions up. We're going to do it basically one display at a time, or in this case, 2 displays at a time. Clown will be the last display I frame in. But it is time for some partition magic. Not too bad. It's a little after 8. God, what time is it? I know it's after 8. Phone says 8:35. Okay. I don't feel so guilty. I'm calling it quits. Got the witches with its tent framed in. So witch area is definitely ready for skins, which we can probably tackle tomorrow, depending on how things go. Get back over here. With that wall in, I've also got a portion of the courtyard done. I still need to make a little stub wall that goes here and then run wall panels down that way, to complete the courtyard. And then we can skin that off, hopefully tomorrow. And I will leave just the clown, which goes down at that end. So, not too bad. We've gotten a lot of stuff done today. I'm calling it quits. Stay tuned for your end of the day wrap-up. Welcome to your end of the day wrap-up. It's been, I feel like, a very intense, fulfilling day out here today. I feel like I got quite a bit accomplished. It was nice not having to fuck with the goddamn corn. I'm sick of that corn haul. We started out over in the video pumping station room, getting the fences up around the ponds that I put in yesterday. Went from there, we moved over to the Pirate. We got it skinned, we got it fenced, and we got the ceiling netting up. And as I explained in that segment earlier, we got some more netting that goes on the walls and stuff, which will be done once we get the props into place and see what needs to be taken care of. Then we got the gypsy done as well, skinned and fenced. Since then, we've been working out here on the driveway, getting the framework partition walls up for the witch display, which also did, part of the courtyard here. I'm actually feeling like the haunt's about done, maze-wise at least. I still got the props and all the wiring to do yet. On the docket for tomorrow, we're going to start out with a bit of maintenance, I think. I need to make a specialty panel for the door, my hidden door that I put on for the front porch here. And since I'm going to have to make that up from scratch, and I'll have to be doing that in the shop, I think we are going to go ahead, and I have 8 or 9 panels in there that Morgan, bless her little soul, found that were broken, that we missed last year. Last year when we packed up the haunt, I sorted through all the partition walls as we were putting them away and pulled out all the damaged ones, which I repaired over the winter. I missed about 10 of them. Of course, we have almost 300 partition walls, so I'm not surprised I missed a couple. this season, when we started setting up the haunt, she's pulling out partition walls. I noticed she was doing 2 stacks, one that wasn't growing very fast and others that were growing really fast. I asked her what she was doing. She goes, well, I found broken ones, Dad. I'm putting them off to the side. Oh, okay. I hadn't asked her to do that. She just automatically did it on her own. And I'm very proud of her on that one. But, so anyway, I got the broken ones in the shop. If I gotta make that specialty panel I need for doing the doorway, I might as well fix the broken panels too, because I am going to need them anyway when I go to do the clown area. So we've got that. Is going to be first on the bill, I think, tomorrow. We'll get that done and out of the way. Then we're going to get out here and probably get the witches area skinned and get the fence in the witches area so it's done. And then we'll work on finishing off the courtyard and probably getting the partition walls up in the clown area too. And then we can get the last tent up as well. That's on the docket for tomorrow. Whatever we don't get done out of that tomorrow we'll spill over onto Sunday and should have the maze done by Sunday. The way it's looking, it's shaping up and going fairly quick. And like I said, I'm glad we're done with the corn, because anything is quicker than doing that corn hallway. But anyway, a lot of progress made today. Don't know how long the vlog is going to be. And Jose Lopez, piece of crap teenager's car. Sorry about that. Jose Lopez, Diablo 85, Diablo, head honcho over Hunter's Hangout. You always teasing me about my long-ass vlogs. The setup vlogs haven't been that long. I've been kind of keeping an eye on them. They've been running about 15 minutes long. I think I've had 1 or 2 that have been up to about almost 20 minutes. You should be proud of me. I'm not wasting a lot of your lunchtime with needless rambling. And with that, stay spooky, stay toxic.